Radical, I throw a couple at you, take 6. Spread love to all of my dead thugs. I pour out a little Louis to a head above. Yes, sir. And when I perish, the meek shall inherit the earth. Till that time is on and popping. Church, like Don Bishop, the fifth upon Cop Eagle. Lift up your soul, I'll give you the Holy Ghost. Please, I'll leave you with somebody's cathedral. But stunting like Evil Knievel. I'll let you see where that bright light leads you. The more you talk, the more you irking us. The more you gon' need memorial services. The Black Album, second verse is like devil's pie. Say some dessert for us.
Give me another concept. Another idea. Give me another concept. Another idea. Give me another concept. Another idea. Another idea.
The 80s. Crazy. 17-year-old Ben's baby.
Welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell just in case I go live or drop a video. You will be notified. Well, we all see what's going on here. A lot of things is happening right now. There's a lot of things happening that we never thought would happen. But we're going to talk about it. Now, first I want to talk about Forbes magazine. Now, I don't know if y'all remember this, but Forbes magazine for the past couple years have been naming Beyonce, jayz and Diddy as the two richest stars, the two richest people in Hollywood in the industry for years and years and years, even up to last year. But now they just did an article about Beyonce, and instead of putting her name as Beyonce Knowles Carter, which is her official name, they refer to her as Beyonce Knowles. So I think it's already affecting this. These allegations are already affecting his image in this industry. And y'all know we never see jayz at no doggone event. He's never goes on the red carpet with Beyonce. But I'm going to show y'all how uncomfortable he looks. Because they just talking a bunch of gibberish. But I want y'all to look at this.
I guess he's right in front of me.
Now, people were complaining. There was an uproar about the way Blue Ivy was dressed. She's only 12 years old. Look. They got that girl up there looking like she 18. But I told y'all that they don't live by the same rules as us. They just pretend to. The religion that they follow, the lifestyle that they follow is that there are no rules and there are no morals. So they don't live like we live, y'all. Let's continue.
Hold on. Ladies, yes,
Look how uncomfortable jayz looks up there.
Jay, right here.
He's very uncomfortable. He was ready to go.
Jay, what's that? Jay.
Very uncomfortable. He's worried. That boy worried, y'all. You saw his face just now? He's worried. Well, let me tell you something, jayz. I'm very, very disappointed. And it's really not your fault because this is the world that we live in. Whereas, if you want to obtain power or you want to be as rich as you got in the game, you got to compromise yourself. And we all know that. We already know that. And to be honest, it was you and your outrightness with it that made people start to pay attention and go look all this stuff up, because black people don't fuck with the stuff that y'all been fucking with. We don't mess with that shit.
It's a secret society. All we ask is trust.
And we call that picture a secret society. All we ask is trust.
But being that you were so outright with it, people started doing research. And between 2009 and 2014, 15, they was breaking it all down on YouTube. But when Leo Cohen took over YouTube, everything got taken down. So a lot of y'all lost a lot of their education. I learned a lot from these videos, but I also learned from doing my own research. So therefore, when he was displaying things, I was automatically able to equate it to the teachings and the studies that I had, that I know how he was moving wasn't right, y'all. And I know that people are going to say, oh my God, he's a black man. Black man can't have nothing. Well, you can have something, but you got to be willing to do certain things to get it. Okay. You got to be willing to be quiet. You're studying and learning all these things about being a black man, but you ain't teaching it to nobody. You still talking about drugs and stuff like that and all that. Like, I don't respect him anymore, y'all. I'm sorry. I'd rather respect the regular Joe Blow that's working for his money and not going out there compromising himself and doing unspeakable things and being so comfortable fooling his own people so that he can be in good standing with the people that he works for that hate us. I'm sorry, I don't respect that. And I'm sorry if y'all don't know about it. You need to go do some studying. You need to go read up on this shit. And you need to educate yourself. Because listen, when you choose the road that Jay-Z chose, you're only going to go down. You're going to have fun for a good 20, 25 years tops. After that, you're going down. And it doesn't matter what you do. Okay, because God is going to spank you. That's what happened to Bill Cosby. He was down with it too. He was doing the same stuff that all these dudes is doing. But see, now they got Harvey Weinstein. They got Weinstein. They got Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, and all of the rest of y'all is going to go down too. Because y'all was too outright with it and y'all was getting carried away and bodies was dropping every 5 minutes and rapings was going on and a whole lot of monstrosities. And it brought attention to the public. And that's what they don't want. That's why they called it a secret society. So you thought you was so much smarter than everybody else, but you missed the main point of the damn club that you was in. It was supposed to be a goddamn secret. Now let's continue.
Hey, one time, hey.
Now, everybody's talking about, he got his children and he's showing off his wife now, but all they doing to Beyonce is bigging her up because they're going to take her ass down too. Okay? I don't know how it's going to go down. Some people are predicting that it may go down at this Super Bowl thing that they're promoting for Christmas. That there's going to be an embarrassing moment there. Sort of like Janet Jackson when they wanted to take her down so they can big this girl up. Everybody had to go down so she could be up. Okay? Everybody had to go down so he could be up. He claims to be this person who has so much morals and scruples, right? But you was good friends with Diddy for 26 or 27 years, my guy. You cut off Dame Dash, and Damus has morals and scruples. See, all the people that you cut off was people who had morals and scruples. And you didn't want to be around them because you chose a lifestyle that doesn't respect that. And it's plain as day. So I don't know. You gotta remember, y'all. These are all the comments people was making. When they start, look at her on the white horse. I don't like, look at her. She's so demonic. She's so goddamn demonic. When they start giving you accolades like that, be prepared because they getting ready to come get you. They getting ready to take your ass down. Now, Nas's daughter's mother, Destiny's mother, she wrote a book. And they did an article about what she had to say. Let's take a look at this, guys, because this was very interesting. Now, her name is Carmen Bryan. I know y'all remember her from the song Super Ugly. That's who that Jay-Z was talking about. Carmen Bryan, she has a new post about her feelings towards Jay-Z after she claims she woke up to him kissing her in unearthed book extract as he's accused of raping girl 13. The way these people right now, I don't know. Carmen Bryant, who got pregnant during a 9-year affair with Jay-Z, shared new social media posts about the rapper on Thursday. Earlier today, she claimed that early in her relationship with Jay-Z, she woke up with him allegedly kissing her on the lips after falling asleep on the sofa. The details about Jay-Z 55 in her book come after Carmen launched an attack against the rapper in the wake of allegations that he raped a 13-year-old girl, a claim he denies. The musician 52, who got pregnant with Jay-Z's child during a 9-year affair, has detailed their relationship in her autobiography, It's No Secret, From Nas to Jay-Z, From Seduction to Scandal, a hip-hop Helen of Troy tells all. And after making the claims, she broke her silence, sharing a cryptic quote posted to her story that read, "Be kind to past versions of yourself that didn't know then the things you know now." She also shared a snippet from a news article about Ramir Satterwhite, who claims he is the illegitimate son of Jay-Z, and over the top posted an emoji of Michael Jackson eating popcorn. Now, this guy, Ramir Satterwhite, he did an interview today, and he was talking about how Jay-Z put a lien on his grandmother's house. Now, he said he was in contact with Jay-Z's people when he was 16, and that they were in touch with him, but then they just stopped abruptly and didn't contact him anymore. But why are you so angry at a young man who claims to be your child that you won't even take a test for? Like, what? You got all the money in the world. What would it hurt you to embrace your son? So you can't tell me this man ain't wicked. There's so many reinforcement to say that he's wicked and selfish, and Beyonce too. Don't let the little smile fool you. This is the cover of Carmen's book. This is her little post that she put up. In her autobiography, Carmen describes Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, as very warm and extremely humble after her first meeting with him in 1995 while she was in a relationship with the rapper Nas, who's now 51. She detailed their long-running affair, explaining that they met through mutual friends and immediately felt like they would be long-term friends. Sharing an insight into one of their first meetings, she said, "This Sean character appeared to be wise beyond his years. Sean was very warm and extremely humble with a wonderful sense of humor. Over dinner, I decided he and I would be good friends. We went back to Eric's house talking and laughing. I was in no condition to drive home, so I decided to spend the night at Eric's. Sean and I sat on the couch and pretended to watch television. Before long, I drifted off to sleep. I woke up with Sean kissing me. His lips were so soft and luscious, and I began to melt into him." Carmen went on to explain how his hands apparently began to roam, but claimed she wasn't ready for anything further and put an end to his alleged attempts. The mother of one, who shares her daughter Destiny with ex-Nas, explained in the memoir that she didn't have sex with Jay-Z for around another year. Detailing another meeting a year later, Carmen said Jay-Z said, "Come on, Carm, it's been like a year. When are we going to do the freshie?" Explaining that he meant sex, Jay-Z apparently said, "Okay, when are we going to do it? Is that better?" To which she told him, "When I'm ready." Now, this is the young man, Ramir Satterwhite, that's supposed to be his son. And he's hoping to team up with Tony Busby, the lawyer that's on Jay-Z's ass, to bring a new lawsuit against Jay-Z on behalf of his deceased mother, whom Ramir says was underage when she was with Jay-Z. They said Jay-Z was about 22 or 24 allegedly, and she was 16. He has a lot of history. Later in the book, Carmen described the first time they had intercourse, revealing that she had to make sure his intentions were right before committing. She said, "We started kissing and it was rather intense. Somehow we ended up in his bedroom. He started to undress me, and this time I didn't resist. My clothes were off in a flash and so were his. When he leaned in, I suggested immediately that he get a condom. "Don't move, and I mean it," he said as he dashed into the walk-in closet. It had been a long wait. The time before didn't count. When he returned, that's when the lovemaking began. The resurfaced quotes from her book came after Carmen shared a post, which was seemingly aimed at Jay-Z after he was hit by a grape lawsuit. She shared a pointed post writing, "These days, people don't defend what is right. They defend who they like. And that's why we call you groupie." And that is the truth. I agree with her on that. Carmen also made a jab at the rapper by highlighting how he referred to himself as a grapist in Kanye West's track, Monster. She posted lyrics from the song highlighting the lines, "Kill a block, I murder the avenues, I RAPE and pillage your village, women and children." Jay-Z has been hit with a civil lawsuit that claims we all know that. Carmen, who previously worked as an executive assistant in the record industry, fell pregnant during her affair with Jay-Z, which went on from 1995 to 2004 while she was also dating his arch rival Nas, but sadly suffered a miscarriage. Their affair continued even while Carmen was engaged to Nas, the father of her daughter Destiny, who was born in 1994. But she finally ended things after being left disgusted by Jay-Z rapping about having sex with her in his song Super Ugly. Jay-Z released the track in 2004 and rapped about how he had had sex with Carmen in a Jeep and left behind used condoms in her daughter's baby seat. "Wrong move. That was the moment I lost all respect for him," she wrote, referring to the rapper by the initials of his real name, Sean Carter. Carmen previously confessed about the affair to Nas after the release of Memphis Bleak and Jay-Z's track Is That Your Chick?, a highly sexualized song about stealing another man's partner. She revealed after the release of the song, Nas phoned her to ask if it was about her after years of choosing not to believe rumors between the pair. In her memoir, It's No Secret, Carmen recalled the difficult conversation with Nas. She wrote, "Nas, it's true. The rumors are true. I have been seeing Jay-Z." During the 3 a.m. phone call, Carmen explained she and Jay-Z had been having an affair for 5 years after they met as friends and began an intimate relationship a year later. In an interview with Vlad TV in 2017, Carmen also admitted she fell pregnant with this baby, which she later miscarried. "I believe I was 3 months. It was the first trimester. It wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't planned. It wasn't like, oh, we are going to have this baby." She also confessed she only told Jay-Z about the pregnancy after the miscarriage had happened. Discussing Jay-Z's song Takeover, which was released in 2001 and was about Carmen, she explained, "I had already split up from Nas. I had shipped all my things to LA. I packed up Destiny and we moved. We were already out. Nas and I weren't together. We were not in a relationship. Yet, things weren't completely over," as she added, "we were still going back and forth and seeing each other. The relationship wasn't null and void." Jay-Z is the first celebrity to be named alongside Diddy in one of the myriad lawsuits filed against Combs. Both rappers have denied all allegations. Now we know what the girl was saying. I don't really want to say that again, but honey bunny. Honey bunny. So, I'm waiting to see what the outcome is going to be, but I'm also hearing rumors that he's supposedly suing Jaguar Wright. Now, you suing people, but who do you think he is that nobody can talk about him? Like, you are a public figure. People are going to talk about you, and this is a big story.
But I will say this, there's something that he said in a song that really, really ticked me off because it alludes to how Aaliyah passed away. Check out this clip. So Jay says, so there you have it. S happens. Just make sure the plane you're on is bigger than your carry-on baggage. And remember, guys, that is one of the things that they said about the plane that Aaliyah was coming back to the United States on. They said that it was overloaded. It was too many things on there. And that was the cause of the plane ultimately going down. And so that is nasty work on the part of Jay-Z when you've been accused, along with your wife Beyonce, for having something to do with the passing of Aaliyah. And I can see why people want the things that are coming out about Jay-Z and Diddy to be true so bad, because you know that there's a lot of skeletons in both of their closets.
So you should have been suing people who was exposing your behind years ago. Okay? But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace and love.
Treatment.